Well, I have horrible, horrible, horrible math anxiety. And I don't know if it's a common issue or not, but I know I have it. And I'll study a lot and then I'll go into take my exam and I'll get really, really nervous. And I'll literally end up forgetting what I've studied because I'm getting so anxious and nervous and my heart's beating fast. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? But I think I mean, what I'm hoping, I'm going to try it out next semester, is I'm going to visualize, like, as I'm studying for the exams, I'm going to visualize that I'm already in the classroom taking the exam. So that way, that whole anxiety and getting nervous, it's going to definitely calm down because I think it's kind of like when you're going up and you're about to give a presentation and it's like imagining the audience already there. You're going to feel a little less nervous. When you're already practicing that way, you're practicing knowing that the audience is there. So when I'll go in to take the exam, I'll imagine that classroom setting. And I'm hoping that that would help me. Definitely it will lower my anxiety and it will make me, take a deep breath and just, be relaxed about it. Because I feel like sometimes your fears get in the way of you doing well. You get in the way of doing well because you get so nervous about things. I think you need to learn how to let go of that fear. And I get nervous about a lot of things, but I think you need to know that it's just, I think we as students, we have this, we have all this pressure to do well because, we're trying to get to places. And sometimes along the way, we kind of forget that it's, you're supposed to enjoy the ride as well. Okay, well, I'll be totally honest. Sometimes I do, sometimes just because of the way my situation is, sometimes I do end up studying like last minute, even though I don't want to, but, it might be because, I had to go to work. I had other responsibilities. Sometimes I do study like last minute, but I usually try my best to start studying like two weeks or a week before the exam. I definitely, like, if I know if a quiz is coming up, I'll study like 3-4 days before the quiz. But if I know that there's an exam coming up, like a chapter exam, I'm going to definitely try like at least a week ahead of time because you need that time to really get all the material down. If you start studying a day, like 24 hours before, you're going to fail the exam. Don't do it. It's like a horrible idea because I've done it and it didn't help. Well, like I said earlier, if it's like a chapter exam, if it's like a couple of chapters, like chapters 1-5, for example, I'll study for, okay, like if I know that, okay, I don't have to go to work, I don't have anything else to do, and I'm just staying home, I'll spend at least like 5 hours studying, but I'll take little breaks, I'll take those breaks because you need that break. So when you go back, that, okay, like I got this concept down, So, I'll study for like about 4 to 5 hours. I mean, I just want to finish off on a note saying that always remember to enjoy it. I think I can see that students have forgotten how to enjoy that journey because we get ourselves so stressed out about, getting good grades that sometimes we're just like, it's all about getting that A. Like, I want to get that A. We forget that it's also about learning that information and retaining that information and keeping with you for like an entire lifetime because we're just running after that A. Like, we want that A. And we forget, and I don't think you should forget that that's not how learning is supposed to be.